Welcome to the wild side of architecture, where concrete jungles meet actual jungles. It's a world where steel and glass towers are transformed into living, breathing edifices of green. This is not the work of some magical forest sprite, but the result of architects infusing nature into their designs. It's a growing trend, turning our cities into lush green landscapes. Ever wondered why some buildings look like they sprouted leaves overnight? Well, buckle up, because it's time to find out. Let's rewind to ancient civilizations, Incas playing hide-and-seek with Machu Picchu hidden in mountains, or the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the original rooftop garden. The intertwining of nature and architecture isn't a novel concept. It's as old as civilization itself. The Incas, for instance, built their magnificent city, Machu Picchu, nestled high in the Andean mountains, a perfect marriage of architecture and nature. And who could forget the fabled Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world? This was perhaps one of the earliest examples of vertical greenery, with plants cascading down from terraces, creating a lush green oasis amidst the desert. Even the ancient Egyptians incorporated courtyards filled with flora into their homes, creating cool, serene spaces within the arid landscape. From the ancient times to today, nature has always played a significant role in architecture. Fast forward to today, architects are going green, and we don't just mean painting walls. The modern green movement in architecture is about more than just aesthetics. It's about integrating nature into our urban spaces in a way that's both functional and beautiful. Think buildings with vertical gardens that climb their facades, transforming concrete and glass into lush living tapestries, or rooftop parks that offer a breath of fresh air amid the hustle and bustle of city life. These aren't just design trends, they're a testament to our growing understanding of the importance of nature in our lives. And let me tell you, these buildings are so green, they might just photosynthesize. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. While they might not be making their own food, they're certainly making our urban landscapes a whole lot more inviting. Green architecture isn't just for aesthetics, there's much more to it. It's not just for Instagram. Green buildings reduce heat, improve air quality, and give city dwellers a taste of nature. It's like having a slice of the countryside right in the heart of the city. But there's more to it than just aesthetics. Green architecture is a critical step towards a sustainable future. These buildings act like lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Imagine a building that not only shelters you, but also cleans the air you breathe. And that's not all. Green designs also reduce energy costs by providing natural insulation, keeping buildings cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Plus, they offer a habitat for urban wildlife, creating a harmonious coexistence between humans and nature. You might even spot a city dweller hugging a tree on a building. Now that's what we call tree hugger level, expert. Green architecture is not just good for the environment, but for our health and well-being too. Let's take a look at some renowned green buildings like the Bosco Verticale in Milan, the Acros Fukuoka in Japan. Bosco Verticale, Italian for vertical forest, is a pair of residential towers in Milan that are home to over 700 trees. The idea behind this design was to create a vertical forest within an urban environment, and boy did they succeed. Now let's jet off to Japan, where the Acros Fukuoka, a government building, stands tall. This architectural masterpiece boasts a terraced roof that's overflowing with over 1,000 trees. It's a stunning example of how green architecture can blend seamlessly into the environment, providing a sanctuary for both humans and wildlife. But what does the future hold for green architecture? Well, let's just say the sky's the limit. Architects are dreaming up designs that go beyond simply adding greenery to buildings. We're talking about structures that can adapt to their environment, buildings that can regulate their own temperature, and even constructions that can purify the air around them. Imagine a future where buildings breathe, grow, and maybe even walk. Picture skyscrapers covered in a lush tapestry of green, not just on the outside, but on the inside too. Rooftop gardens, vertical forests, and indoor parks could become the norm rather than the exception. Remember, the next time you see a plant on a building, it's not just decor, it's a breath of fresh air.